Today I'm going to teach you some Finnish grammar, a form called Passiivi, or passive voice in English. If you have been studying the Finnish language for a while, you may have come across this form a few times. For example, you may have seen something like Tavataan taas, me lähdetään huomenna, Euroopassa puhutaan monia kieliä. There are a couple of different ways you can use this form. One instance of using this is when you want to suggest something or say, let's do something. For example, if you wanted to say, let's play Silent Hill, Pelataan Silent Hill. As simple as that. Another time you use this form is when you want to say we are doing something in a colloquial manner. Like, me lähdetään huomenna would be, we are leaving tomorrow. The last way you would use this is when you are trying to convey an action where the doer of the action is either unknown or unimportant. For example, if you wanted to say, in Europe many languages are spoken, Euroopassa puhutaan monia kieliä. Now let's learn how to construct this form. Constructing the passive form is mostly easy. Hopefully by now you know that there are 5 types of verbs in Finnish. Forming the passive form in Finnish is very easy for verb types 2 through 5. It's exactly the same for all of them. All you have to do is add an or an. For example, syödä becomes syödään. Opiskella becomes opiskellaan. Herätä becomes herätään. Tarvita becomes tarvitaan. See? Easy. Type 1 verbs are where it gets tricky. We can't exactly add an or an onto the end of the infinitive form because that would make one too many vowels. So in order to avoid doing that, we are going to drop the final a's from all of the type 1 verbs. If what you have left still ends in a vowel, just add tan or tan. If what you have left ends in a consonant, make sure you add an e before you add tan or tan. Halua becomes halutaan, and rakastaa becomes rakastetaan. Katsoa, katsotaan. Sanoa, sanotaan. Ajaa, ajetaan. Muistaa, muistetaan. Make sure that you remember consonant gradation. When you're forming passiivi, the form will always go from strong to weak. So nukkua will become nukutaan, not nukkutaan. Antaa will become annetaan, and lukea will become luetaan. There will be no weak to strong gradations, so ajatella will not become ajatellaan. Everything must be weak. Now you know how to form all of the passive forms in the present tense. But what do you do when you want to make it negative? Well, that's pretty easy. All you have to do is drop the final an or an and add a before the verb. So halutaan becomes a haluta, rakastetaan becomes a rakasteta, opiskellaan becomes a opiskella. Now you try it. I'll give you some examples in the infinitive form and you turn it into passive. Feel free to pause the video so you could write it down or take your time. Hopefully now you'll be able to form passiivi without any problems. If you have any questions, please comment below and I will try to answer to the best of my ability. If I made any mistakes, if you speak Finnish fluently and you notice any mistakes, please let me know because I'd love to hear about it. That's about it. So guess I'll see you guys later. Näkemiin.